Welcome, everyone. I'm John Lewis, and really glad you can join me today to learn about upgrading to intelligent search for increased findability. Before we jump right in, I had a quick question for you. What's the most used hyperlink on the internet? The answer is the back button. So, what are some reasons that people hit the back button? Here's some of the top reasons. Could be page loading speed is too slow, content's not engaging, the look and feel's not engaging. And we're also finding it's due to an inability to search and find answers. Many times people found your website using search and they expect to be able to continue their search journey on your website. That brings us to a quick slide about who we are. SearchBlox has been providing secure enterprise search solutions since 2003 with over 600 customers that tend to focus in the financial services, healthcare, government, and technology sectors. We're listed in the KM World 100 companies that matter most in knowledge management, also listed in the KM World AI Top 50 companies. With Gartner's Magic Quadrant for Insight Engines, we earned an honorable mention last year and also acknowledged by IDC for conversational AI technologies. Here's a quick view of some of the companies we work with within the financial services, healthcare, government, and technology sectors. And today, I'd like to highlight two of them as part of our use case presentation. This first case is about a customer that has many professional users in the healthcare sector. And so they use a lot of terms that are very long, hard to pronounce, and even harder to spell. In searching for specific medical tests, we see that smart suggestions appear as they're typing to help them find what they're looking for. This particular user is using this feature in a clever way because he's searching for plasma only because he forgot the other term he was looking for. And this works because plasma does not have to be the first term found when using intelligent search. This second case is about a customer that has many non-professional users, just average citizens that want to find health-related content. The terms found here are not as complicated, so the website's currently using an older version of search which uses standard autocomplete instead of smart suggestions. So the question here is around how an upgrade using smart suggestions would affect the search journey. And the hypothesis is that findability will be increased. This is research that's currently underway, and I wanted to share some of the thinking and technologies that go into a transition to intelligent search. When discussing search options with clients, we find that businesses want solutions where setup is easy, security is solid, support is available, and of course, search is advanced. Let's look at each of these in a little more detail. Setting up search is about faster time to value. It's about the flexibility to deploy locally or in the cloud. It's about using over 300 pre-built data connectors to easily connect search to your content. And it's about the option to use a fully managed search service when managing search is not a core competency of the organization. Security needs to be able to integrate with existing authentication systems, and sensitive information needs to be stored as encrypted data, yet still searchable. Multiple levels of support are expected, including professional services if needed and fully managed services if desired. And finally, Search is more than just finding a document. It's about making better decisions faster. This requires intelligent search. And today, I'll focus on two aspects of intelligent search, which is about increasing findability through natural language processing to automatically fix content before searching, and also increasing findability through smart suggestions while searching. So, to better understand intelligent search, let's first look at traditional search. What are the steps? We think of the best search term to use, and then we try to spell it correctly. We hit enter, and then traditional search provides links to content and filters to narrow the list, and these filters were produced manually, not automatically. Here we see intelligent search has four stages, and they relate to what happens before typing, during typing, after typing, and even after selecting. Let's look at each of these in a little more detail. Stage one, before typing, just by clicking the mouse into the search bar, top suggestions appear. Promotions, popularity, or personalization can drive suggestions. I think of this like widening the zoom lens. Even though I thought I was going to search for something, just before I do that, I'm provided some information about what may be a top term that other people are looking for, or maybe a promotion I didn't know about. So it gives me a broader perspective at my starting place. At stage two, during typing, Smart Suggest goes beyond standard autocomplete capabilities, provides options as you type related to content, promotions, popularity, and personalization. Since it's related to content and not just dictionary spellings, when you do see an option and click it, you will find content. Versus using traditional search, it might provide spelling suggestions related to the dictionary, but this could lead to cases where you click it and it says nothing found. With stage three, which is after typing, intelligent search provides more relevant results based on content type. In other words, if the content we're looking at is related to news, then the relevancy would be tuned towards the recency of the content. And also, filters to narrow the list are produced automatically, not manually. And finally, stage four, after selecting. Intelligent search does not stop working after providing search results. We see information like top searches, search results clicks, suggestions, zero result searches. This one's handy when finding out what people are looking for when it says, sorry, nothing found. Gives us indications of some content gaps that we may have. Search analytics are helpful, but also search insights go even deeper with intelligent search. This one's looking at search queries performance, the queries related to URLs clicked with the click count and position. This one's looking at URLs for optimization, the total clicks versus average position of the link in the search results. For example, you could find that there's a particular document that's being found with more than one search term, and maybe it's on the second page of search results. So there would be an opportunity to optimize that URL. Here we see best performing URLs. URLs clicked related to queries with click count and position, and also trends showing not just totals, but trends over time for the queries and the URLs. Now, before we can experience the four stages of search, we have to bring content into the search engine. You can think of this as stage zero. And what we find here is that there's a difference between good content and good content findability. Content authors do not always think about how to make their content findable. There's not enough time or budget to manually change existing content, adding good titles and descriptions. And there may be no access permissions to content that come from multiple sources. We can automatically add metadata to increase findability without making changes to the original content. Let's add a new step to the traditional content ingestion process. Now we can increase findability through natural language processing by automatically fixing content before searching. There may be poor document titles or even missing titles and descriptions, which reduce document findability. But now they can be automatically generated along with other metadata. And if you have data scientists in your organization, you could insert your custom pipeline here as well. Here we're going to look at some examples of what this means. Suppose you have documents with missing titles, templates, dates, things like that. So when you search for them, it's either poor results or even nothing found. Instead of that, let's run them through pretext, natural language processing, on their way into the search engine. Then when we search, we're able to find what we're looking for. There's a match between what we're looking for and the titles of documents. Here's another example. Let's look at the topic. And usually this is something that's missing in a document. We don't think to put in the topic that it belongs to. This could be added automatically. So not only do we find the documents we're looking for, automatically we're able to drill down into filters and find sub-content. Same thing for an example of sentiments. We don't think in terms of adding information about whether a document is basically positive or negative, but this could be added automatically as well. So we end up being able to find content and drill down into that filter as well. So quick summary of NLP, metadata generation. We can automatically, on its way in, look at content and produce titles, descriptions, topics, sentiments, and keywords. And also through entity extraction, look through the content and pull out names of organizations, products, people, locations, and geopolitical economy terms. I hope this short presentation provided some insights into some research that's currently underway and provided some of the thinking and technologies that go into a transition to intelligent search. In summary, it's always about improving the search journey. Intelligent search can help end users make better decisions faster. And it's about increasing findability through natural language processing to automatically fix content before searching, and increasing findability through smart suggestions while searching. Thank you for attending. I'm John Lewis with SearchBlox, and hope your search journeys are engaging, insightful, and help make better decisions faster.